Do you hear me? Now you hear me, yes? Now there is sound. Ah, yes, now. Now you hear me. Welcome to Sweden. Oh, oops. Such a chaos here today. Oh my god, 30 minutes late. Anybody left? France is here. Still here. Alan. Audio is fine because I'm outside. You know, I found this pig finger. Use it as a dead cat for the wind. It's like a storm, rain, you know. But what can you do? Okay. I need to calm down a bit. I don't understand what went wrong here. Everything worked perfectly yesterday, but you know, and every tuber is here. I hope we didn't lose all people. Ciao from Andrea in Italy. Chicago's here. Slovakia. And Dimitri is here. Nice to see you guys. So I decided to try a new location. Probably it's the last time because nothing worked with the internet connection. Brazil. John, you're still here. The hardcores are here. Oh, great guys. If you like my horror photo, Martin. Which one was that, Evertuber? The horror photo. Hello there. Hey, Morten. Ryan is here. Oh, now the sun came out. Maybe it's a bit overexposed. Oh, the sun is here suddenly. How is the... No, it's kind of... I think the focus is like here, yeah? Okay, this is amazing that we are up and running. I can't believe this. When are you going to host subscribers? I want to visit you. Andrea, bring Italian wine. That would be fantastic. You know, anyone is welcome, but now it's quite low. Now no one can travel because of this COVID-19 stuff, you know. So, but hopefully I can do more subs choice because that's fun. Hello from India. Urban, Aniket, John from Las Vegas. Wow, this is great, guys. But now everything is like, well, let me see where we are. I closed everything down. I need to open the Facebook group. And you must tell me if there is a lot of buffering. Because it looks kind of bad right here in the preview window. Because then I have to take down the quality of the stream. But it looks okay right now. No buffer, okay. I'm a bit worried about this. The preview here is looking absolute disaster. Okay, if we crash, we crash. So I need to go to the Facebook group. First of all, maybe I should. Maybe there are some people here. You're here for the first time, and this is a photography channel where I do these live streams, and I pick some random photos from the Facebook group, from the members, and then we give feedback on these live streams. The sky is a bit blown up, you know. Hey, the sun goes up and down all the time, you know, and I have no light here, so I need to, you know, I have to prioritize my beautiful face, you know. Hello from Yemen. Okay, let me see if we if stuff will work here. If I can get some internet. Right now everything is a bit weird. Having to watch on Amazon YouTube to join the chat. I don't get this. How do you mean? Grazie photographics. Tell me more. Satish, outside. Well, I couldn't. You know, I want to do this live stream. I couldn't go to my studio in Stockholm city, so I was thinking it's better that I rigged. This is at home, you know. So, and it's a bit noisy inside, kids and stuff. So I'm at my deck here outside, and it looks like it's maybe it's a bad idea because there is no internet again for me here. Come on, come on. I hope nothing dies when I restart the Wi-Fi here. I need to open this door. Sorry guys. So much stuff going on. Vad sa du? Men du startar om Wi-Fi också? Nej. Jag testar igen. There is some problem with the internet. So, we'll see. We'll see. Because I have like a cable for the live stream, and we have some cars, but I cannot connect to the Wi-Fi. Maybe I can use my phone. Food delivery, yes, I wish, you know, I'm really hungry. Well, I have some. Let me connect to my phone. The Wi-Fi is dead. Personal hotspot on. Come on. Now it looks like I'm back. Such a mess here. This is really live. Okay, now I think I'm back. Okay, let me go to the... Yes, it looks good on YouTube because I have like a wire, you know. No beer, but I have some coffee. Hi Stuart, thanks. Yes, but I cannot have... I need to work on Wi-Fi and... What is it called? LAN? You know, cable internet. Old school way. So, let me see. Let me go switch to this one. And because I need to make this everything was like reset when I restarted everything. So something like this, and then we can cut a bit. I don't need to be that big, maybe around, I don't know, 5 and 5. and then I can move myself to the left a bit, and then we go to, where is Photoshop? I need to start Photoshop. It looks nice street. Do you see the street? Well, you know, do you see anything really? Oops. Go back. Go back. You know, down here we live up on the hill a bit, and down here there's a street, so you will hear cars probably, hopefully not the wind. I don't need the phone. Ethernet. That's how it's called. Hi, I am Joe Grazie. The Facebook group. Grazie. Is it like, where are you from? Hello, Chris. How do I join the group on Facebook, Alan? You know, below this video, I think, you see a link there, join. Click the link in the description. It's just, you scroll a tiny bit down, you just click join, and then I will let you in the group. And let me go back to the group. This is the group. Let me see, do we have friend request? We don't have time for friend request right now, but if you just hit join there, and then I will let you in. Let me know when you've done that. Italian, so are your name like Grazie? No. Now the sky will be even more blown out, I guess. The sun came out. So should we start, guys, with the first? Which one should we go for first? Perfume watch, perfume, bottle, glass, watch. We have a lot of photos. See how many we can, because we were a bit late today, see how many we can do. Okay, you have sent to join the group request. Let me go back to the start page, and we have 2 member requests, Paul and Aniket. There you go. Coffee. What do you mean coffee? Are you coffee supporters? If you are, big thanks. Love coffee, yes. Well, you know, we are Swedes drink the most coffee in the world. There's just one country that beats us, that's Finland. The coffee shot, yes, I don't have those glasses like in the studio. Okay, let's go back, let's start. Tell me, sorry, you're writing coffee because you want to have the coffee photo. Okay, I'm a bit slow. Alan, there you go, welcome to the group. And let me go back and let me go to media, and let me go to albums. Where do I have the albums? Oh, the sound, yes, the sound is on there. Albums. 5th of July. The coffee image. I understand now. I'm a bit. You mean this one? From Omar Al-Sabek. Sure, absolutely. Let's go for the coffee shot. And there we have the coffee. What do you say, guys? What do you think about this? some neighbors. I don't think you beat me with your amount of coffee daily. No, I don't drink that much. VTuber. Does cigar go with coffee? Take the watermark out. Yes, you know, it's very extremely distracting. Okay, if you put your watermark down, very transparent, and you know, this distracting so much, you know. So big no. Now I destroy a photo even more. Let me do it like this. Undo. First I take a copy of the layer, and it doesn't really matter. Let's take it out. This is so distracting. Don't do this. No one is really doing this, you know. So now we can focus on the coffee. What do you say, guys? The saucer is a bit too hot. My eye is drawn to it too much. Yes, you mean probably, James, you mean this area. It's a bit too bright. The coffee looks a bit out of focus. It's a bit hard. The photo is a bit... what size is this? Yes, it can be a bit more in focus. Nice picture. Shouldn't there be steam? Yes, maybe. You know, it's a clean, nice, simple light coming from behind, very nice. But I want to say something. I have a bit of a problem with, I talked about this earlier, that I think there is different worlds that are crashing. You have to decide if it's like still life, I mean if it's a lifestyle shot, or if it's like a product shot, or if it's a still life. You know, it feels like there is too much going on a bit, especially these coffee beans. It feels very rigged up, you know, spilled it out like you're setting this up. So I would take away these beans, coffee beans, and focus on this, because you have like there's a bit of action also. It looks like a cigar shot. Yes, it does. And then you need to focus on one thing, because if it's a cigar shot, then you sprinkle out this coffee beans. To me it looks a bit weird, because it's definitely not like a lifestyle shot, like because all this spread out. Then you have to take away the coffee beans, and I think you might also have to take away this action, like this drop, and make it more like a lifestyle. So it is not lifestyle shot. It's more like I really don't know where this fits in. I'm a bit confused. Yes, it's a bit dark at the front. Yes, I agree. But I think you should have done more like a lifestyle shot, pretending that it's a cafe. Take away the beans, and maybe you put in some, you know, no action, you know, more like a coffee, bit random style-ish. If you have to put coffee beans, how should it be placed? I don't think you can put in to make it look realistic. You cannot have these coffee beans. You mean if the client won't like to have it, or Well, then you have to like stage it differently, I would say. Yes, put it in the ashtray. Yes, have more stuff. It's so much focus on the coffee cup, and then we have a cigar, and it's hard for me to put my finger on this shot. You know, it's a beautiful shot, light action, but the composition for me is a bit special. Yes, hard to tell what the hair is. Small pile of beans. Yes, but I think yes, more surrounding, more table. Do like a lifestyle shot, you know, I would say. If you go to come on, internet, don't do this to me now. It's like coffee cigar. Or can we? Oh, maybe no. No. This is more like snapshots, I would say. Yours is that's interesting one. But I will go for something more like this. If you want to focus on cigar, coffee and cigar, you know, someone plays this short depth of field, very simple. You know, you have to decide what kind of shot it is. This is not so good photos here, but I would like to have something from the, you know, something more like this. Okay, maybe we should not stick to this. Yes, newspaper, exactly. Newspaper, like lifestyle. A person is sitting down, having a cup of coffee, maybe lighting up the cigar, putting it on the ashtray. There's a magazine, maybe the car keys. You know, more lifestyle shot. Because it looks a bit like this, but then you have to rearrange the whole shot. Zoomed out, yes, YouTuber. So should we move on? Exactly, Annika. Cigar in the background, lit up maybe in an ashtray. Then it would be, but still, don't sprinkle these beans. That's my opinion. So guys, should we go to the next one? Do you have some light? Blue sky, but it's blown out. I'm sorry. Where should we go? We should go to the Facebook group. And let me see. Which one should we go for now? Now it's buffering on my computer. I hope it's not buffering for you guys. Tell me. Does it look okay for you? For me it looks not that good. Which one should we go for? Are you still here, guys? It's hard for me to know if you're still here. Have I lost you guys? Are you still here? Are we still streaming? I will switch to my iPhone because I have internet on my iPhone. Let's see how that works. Connect. Still streaming. It's just for me it crashed. Okay, great. So which one should we go for, guys? Let me switch back to the photos. Do you see the photos? This there is watch number 1, the brown watch, and the green watch, and then the perfume. Yes, everything works fine. It's just over here. It's now I'm on my iPhone, connecting the computers to the iPhone. The whiskey glass, this one. Ryan thinks the whiskey glass is yours, Ryan. No, it's Stuart. Stuart, are you still here? Boss, he says. Now, Stuart. Now. The glass was first. So let's look at this. Wow. What do you say, guys, about this whiskey? I don't know if it's whiskey, or is it? Maybe it's a whiskey drink. Maybe it's old-fashioned. I don't know. Yes, I like this shot too. CGI? No, I don't think so. Stuart? Or was it? Who was it? Stuart, you don't like? It's old-fashioned, yes. I knew it. Yes. With the sherry and the orange and love the drop. Yes, that's nice capture there. Stuart, you saying nope? Nitin here. Join just now. That's good because we just started and it's like 1 hour later. No CGI, no. Of course not. So, is there anything to complain about? I don't think so. I mean, what did you say? Something maybe fade off the reflection a little bit. Yes, that's my only thing. If we absolutely need to criticize something, we can go into, let's go to camera raw. And this also, you should never go full black. If you're printing something, don't go blown out or black, because then you can get this strange effect in the print when it's like totally black. So it's always good to go up a tiny bit. That's my experience. Maybe I'm wrong. So I will go to the curves and just lift them up tiny bit. Steward generated image, SGI. That's a good one. It's a bit blown out, tiny bit. We can go down, tiny. What was it? Yes, we should like take down the reflection a tiny bit, if you don't mind. Just a tad, like this. Stuart, I think it needs a bit of horizon. Let me. But Stuart, isn't this your photo? Have I tagged the wrong name here? Stuart, isn't this yours? Have I totally lost it? Is it level? Yes, it's yours, yes. But you're criticizing your own image, Stuart, or what? um, but you know, I don't have anything more to say about this. Okay, some people like to have like horizon. I think it's nice. I like this black stuff, you know. The background is very black today. Maybe we don't need to have it dark gray, we can have. Yes, great work, Stuart. Yes. It's you took this shot for a long time ago, I guess. Old school, criticize your own work. Good old days. What are you talking about? 3D stuff? I miss this. I would like to see the orange completely in focus, but it is really good, better than what I could do. Yes, I'm quite okay with the orange there. I want to check one thing with the orange. Where is the luminance? What happens if we take down the orange a bit? Yeah, maybe a tiny bit. Take down the brightness in the orange. That was a bit too much, I think. Now we have the, yeah, you know, there is nothing to say about this. It is in focus, just distorted from the glass. Would remove the red juice on the left hand side of the whiskey is even across the glass. Ah, you mean this one over here, Gavin? I would probably color it now, instead, making it more like the whiskey. I mean, probably more, so it's more like not red. If it comes from, maybe it needs to be a bit brighter then. The small white speck on the top left of the glass rim bugs me. Ah, you mean this tiny bit? Ah, okay. Because it looks like this is the outside. This is the side of the glass. So maybe we should take that away. Maybe we use this one. Why am I using the trackpad? But then, you know, we need to really kill the edge here. Yes. Less saturation on the orange. Yes, I destroyed it a bit now. But you want it to be like something like this. But I think it's nice. Maybe this is not the best. I wonder if I took down the, it's a bit too much. Maybe something like this, 50% down. So guys, should we move on? Fantastic shot. What Wacom tablet is best to buy for Photoshop work? Well, I guess it's the one you can afford. I mean, this one I'm using, it's model PTH/651 Intuos Pro Medium. Intuos Pro Medium. Yes, let's move on. This is totally amazing. There's, you know, we can't complain about this one. Where are we now? Let's go to, where are we going? We are going back to the Facebook group. Yes. Thank you, Stuart Anderson. So, there's a lot of images. Which one would you like us to look at next? I have some watermelon here. Which one should we go for? It's a bit lag here. Like in studio it's more like 4 or 5 seconds, but here it's a bit slower. You know, out in the countryside everything is slower. Which one, guys? The watch, which one? Yitesh, which watch? We have two. Cigar we're done. On the stones. Okay, then we go for this Invicta watch. Here's a Invicta watch on the stones. Beautiful. And it was from Dusan Holloway. Dusan, you're here. Here we go. Okay, I heard that I think you won some great competition with this one. I can understand why, because it's such a beautiful, powerful photograph. Yep. So how can I criticize then if you Jennifer, hello there, hi there. Yes, it's a beautiful watch and picture. The dial in the picture is too small. No details seen. No, maybe. One thing I see now, World Photographic Cup 2011 gold medal in commercial photography. Dusan, that's very great to hear. Second hand covering the logo. Yes, but it's not the second hand actually. It's for the stopwatch, I think. And that's common that you do this. Even if it covers up the logo, you're always putting it straight up over the logo. So I don't have a problem with that. Because the second hand is probably this on this dial, and it's straight up, and I wish this one also was straight up. Now it's going to the left there, you know, tiny detail. And also let me see. Yes, I would like to have can I have a color like a green maybe? You know, the second hand. No, it's not the second hand, but this what's it called? Chronograph, yes. You will crop it tighter, okay. So the watch will be more prominent, heroic. Yes, John. You would like to go a bit closer. But it depends. If it's printed big, then this will be very powerful, But I understand. One other thing I noticed, I think Invicta uses 28 on the date, and I think you should always use the same as the brand uses. I think it's 28, if I'm not mistaken. Minute hand and hour hand are inverted. That's why the small dial is on 50 minutes. Yes, that's another thing. Why is it 10 to 2? I think it should be 10 past. Okay. I think I get it. But it should be 10 past, I guess. That's what they use. I was thinking, there's nothing bad to say about this. I mean, this stones, it's just a personal thing. I'm not so fond of this green, but that's how it is, That's how it looks. But I'm just curious. I will go for maybe something. Now I will destroy it. Which one should I go for? Can we kill this? Probably I should not do this. This wasn't the best way to do it, maybe. Let's go for... which one should I go for? Maybe selective color. Greens, yellow. I think I will go for like more reddish, because personally I'm not so fond of this green. Poison. Nothing happens there. This is a bit too much. Wow. Cool it down with the blue. Maybe I can take off the hue saturation, maybe reds. I would love to have this red. And one other thing I noticed, maybe it's a bit bright, this stone up here. Maybe we can cool this stone down a bit. It's a bit bright. Oops. And also maybe let's take down the... Where are we? Let me see the darks. It's more like a night shot now. If you kill the greens, but this is just personal taste, and yes. It was my first watch photo. I did not know those rules back in the days. I get it. Can the stone on the far left be blurred a bit? You mean the one up here? Yes, it's a bit too much in focus, maybe. Which should we use? Maybe blur. You want it to be a bit... I mean like this. a bit too much maybe, because then we need to blur the other ones too. It has some bright spots, yes. My brain keeps asking, why would a watch be wrapped around a stone sitting in water? Because it's Invicta, yes, I guess. Okay, one last thing I want to say about this. If we go close, and let's look at this area, the upper lugs, they're brushed, beautiful gradient, and they're brushed. You can see the brushed the pattern there, I mean the scratches, I almost said. And down here we don't have them at all. Sometimes this happens, you know, when you're shooting, but what you can do, you can fake it, you know. If we do a new layer, I did this the other day when I did a photo shoot, that's why I want to show you this. Noise, add noise, and I cannot add on the empty layer, then we have to fill it with 50% gray, boom, and then we need to put it on, what is it? Is it screen? No, it's overlay. And then we can fill it with some noise, add noise, something like this probably, and then we go to blur, motion blur, and there you go. There you have the brushed, and then mask, option mask, and then we can just paint the brushes in, because I need to do this the other day when I was shooting, recreating some scratches. Now it's a bit hard to see here. You can need to blur them a tiny bit also, so they're not too sharp. Yes, it's a great image. Yes, it's very simple but powerful sometimes when you need this. But also now it's such a low-res image, so it's kind of looking a bit, but you need to blur it a tiny bit, a bit of Gaussian blur on top of this, so they are not too sharp. So let me see, how much did I destroy this shot? You know, also I would think I would like to go into, don't we have vignetting? I would go even, it's like a night shot, you know, maybe. Whoa. Okay. And also, again, it's okay. It's small and there's no big deal, but you know, I would never add this. Content aware, fill, boom. So let's put these together and let's do before, after, then you will see how much I destroy this. Like this, 0, full screen. That's my more my style. Is it a composite? Yes, that's interesting to know. It is a composite, yes. Composition. You shoot the watch, and then also I would love to see the. I would love to see the tiny bit of the strap, the top there, so it's not like completely black, bit details there. Great, Dusan, I understand. Oops. So should we move on? Thanks a lot for this absolutely beautiful shot. No, what time do we have? Whoa, soon 1.5 hours. So guys, what do you say? Now I'm starting to get hungry. And you know, the neighbors, they're really wondering what I'm doing here, sitting talking to a camera outside. That's okay. So now it's getting a bit dark also. Do you see me at all? Yes. Bit flat lighting. Let's go back to the. So which one should we go for? Hugo Boss. Let's go for the Boss. You only want to go for the. They probably know you're crazy. Probably. Absolutely. Talk it to yourself. Full screen. Everything's perfect. Let's go to the next photo. Who was this? Melly User. What do you say, guys? The Hugo Boss perfume. I think this is very beautiful. You only pick the ones I don't have anything to say about. Yes, very beautiful Melly. Fantastic shot. Very powerful, you know. I love this. We did discuss this about the lens you used, yes? You were very close with the 16 to 35 millimeter, if I remember correctly. Terry, hello there, from Atlanta. What have I missed? Not much. We just started because I was like 30-ish minutes late before we got connection. Now I'm spilling all over. Lovely shot. The scent can be more visible. Maybe. Especially on the right side, I would say. I think it's a lot of Let me show you. I mean, let's do a new layer. I mean, this part, I think there is more contrast than over here. This is a bit flat. It needs to be a bit soft there, and it's very crispy on the left side. Everything you see, it's glossy, and on the right side you have this diffusion, and it's a bit dull. Would it be okay to remove the straw for the photograph? That's a good question. There's always when you shoot in perfume, there's always this problem with this straw. I think it's not so nice, but you have to ask the client. But if you do it for yourself, you can do anything, of course. But you have to ask the client if this, because it's always there, you know. It's hard, maybe it's strange to retouch that out. So what I would like to do, I think I want to, if it do like, I think it should be more like, if I put on a curve, put on some contrast, and then I would, you know, make this so it's more like the left side. It's a bit softer and flatter on this, maybe a tiny bit on this too, you know, so everything is like super contrast all the way around. minimizing the straw. In this case, I think it would be very, very hard, you know, to take away. A lot of work in Photoshop, you know, starting to go through this logo and everything, but it's not impossible, of course. But maybe there's another way to turn this, to have the straw. Probably not. What will happen if you turn like you know, to the left? I don't know. Feel bubble in straw. Yes. So it's like the same. Can we darken the background a bit? Yes. I think we can. Let me see. Select subject. Should we have this? I will take it away for now. I think the background is kind of beautiful. It looks natural and everything, but of course, you know, can be done in another way. And you wanted to, did you say darken? Darken the background. You mean like this? Then it becomes very dark. Maybe we need to brighten the brightest part then. You mean like something like this? I was thinking to remove the straw before photographing. Is it possible to do that? Probably. Yes. But no, other than this, I have really nothing to say about this shot. We can look at the cap. Probably this is shiny. And you have like a, probably I would love to have a tiny, maybe a tiny bit, it's not so clear, maybe something like this and this. I would have tried to get a tiny bit darker here, I think, so it's a bit more clear that it's glossy. So let's go for black and gradient and basic, second one, and then we just do it like this, but in a nice way. Take this off a bit. No, tiny bit more. Probably, maybe. Wow, there's a lot of wind here. Good that you hear me. Maybe not darken, better change the color. Yes, maybe. But the straw is the only thing not nice. Yes. Now it feels like glowing. Rim light on the left side of cap. You want a rim light over here? Hey. Let me see. You would like to have like something like this? Something like that? You mean like this? I have a little guy here who wants to come outside. Go to mama. Okay. Was the cap photographed by itself? as an element then added to the rest of the product. I asked because of the lovely backlight that illuminates the bottom edges of each side. Nice and subtle. Yes, fantastic. Probably it's a composition of many photos. Shh. Hello there from Moscow. That adds too much details. Shh, shh, shh. Hello there from Uruguay. Yes, I think this rim light, it's not really necessary. Maybe. So guys, you know, we can tweak this perfect shot for very long, but maybe we should go for some, maybe I should choose the next one. Do we have something more to say about this beautiful shot, you know? Maybe, I heard in the comments, someone said we should, this is a bit disturbing, this green thing here, maybe take that away, maybe. The kid is crying in the background, that's my kid, he wants to come out here and join the live stream. My god, it's so dark now, where is the sun? So, I will close this down. Thanks for this beautiful shot. There's only beautiful shots today. Maybe we should go for a bad one. No, sorry. I would like to talk about this one. John, comment on this, I see. Yes, you're welcome. Mom, Dad is talking to himself again. There's something wrong with him. So let's look at this one. This is important. This is an important one. Who was it? It's from Nadar Saleh. Are you here, Nadar? Let's look at this one. Maybe this have to be the last one, guys. Maybe there's some rain coming in. I wish I could just tweak the camera brightness a bit. I cannot get up now. It's okay, you see me. There is some sound, that's good. Drew, it's like 7:30 p.m. Yes, 7:30 in the afternoon, in the evening almost, yes. James says, wasn't this reviewed by either Photography or Carl Taylor recently? Seen this elsewhere? Interesting. Maybe, you know, I know at least Photography doing reviews. Maybe. So what about this, guys? I chose this. It's because John says Photography. It was by Photography. Suddenly Coloscope. Alex, yes. Alex Coloscope, yes. The light above the word sapphire is slightly distracting. But other than that, really nice. Yes, there is light coming through. It looks like this, it's green, this bottle. Because there is like, you see the straw here. And there is like, you see the straw here. And then there is green. The bottle looks like it's green. But down here it's some kind of blue design. Yes, background was sapphire, but I think it's, yes, maybe it's better without this light. But one thing I would like to say, I'm not so fond of this background light, this yellow. I guess you will say, but it's the how do you say? Contrast color. No, what is it called? Complementary color. Blue, yellow. We don't know. I never do this. Almost. I almost never do this. Who's doing this? Where do you see this? Where did you learn this? The complementary color for the background. If it's red, I mean, if it's blue, mainly it's blue, this bottle, and then you have the complementary color yellow-ish in the background. Are we in the 80s or something? Is it only me? I mean, I would go for like blue or at least gold, like the cap or something, you know. I will never go for the complementary color for the background. So, let me show you how I mean. I mean something like, but I know everyone's doing this all the time, so, but I will show you. If we pop this on its own layer, and then we go to gradient, and let me pick something, maybe blue. What about this? And the opposite, reverse. Let me see. Maybe this one. You know, I will go something like this. I just noticed there is Arabic written on the bottle. Yes. Cap looks out of photos. Could it be that the background color is gold, since the product name includes the word jewels? No, I mean the color background is not really gold. It's, what is it? It's like, you know, super orange, and then it changes a bit, going towards the greenish actually. So, you know, this spot, I'm not so fond of this. Yes, the blue looks better. Yes, because you know, we really need to talk about this. You know, perfume. You know, same color. Where do you see this perfume bottle? Where do you see this complementary shots? You know, green. What is this old stuff? Perfume, what should we say? Photography, maybe? Photography. Okay, this is a bit like this, but most of the time blue. Like, this is more like, okay, here we have one. But you know, often they are like, now I don't, you know, you keep the same tone all over the shot. Now I cannot find so many. Okay, red. Maybe we can, what if we, Chanel, is it 2N, Chanel? Okay, now there is no this kind of shots, now it's just plain white background. But often, you know, it's blue, pink, you often have the same, you pick up the color from the bottle and you have it on the background. This complementary, it looks like for me an ad from the 80s or something, you know. If I had to complain, it would be the tube inside. How do you mean? You mean the straw there? A tiny bit between sapphire and... There is a picture of the bottle sinking in a thick medium. This liquid? No, sorry, YouTuber, Evertuber, I don't know. One other thing I would like to say about this one is the bottle itself. It's very wide, fat, heavy. It looks like it's heavy. It's not so elegant and thin or something. So it's, when you place it on kind of a, I would like to have a thinner board. It stands on something like, what shall we do? I mean, I would go for something like maybe this way. I would go for maybe something like, I would kill this, make it a bit, it's good that it's outside hanging over the edge there, but I would go for something thinner maybe. And also, can I do something about this, you know, and then can we have some selection, and then let's move this up a bit. And then let's have some bit of gradient there, maybe this to maybe that to this. Nothing really happened. Bit brighter, yes, gradient change. I just want a tiny, maybe that one, something like this. It's just rough, you know. So what I mean by this is like, maybe should cut it off a bit. It's a bit too long. I would take it off maybe around there. No, so it's like flying in the air maybe or something, you know. So it's not like there is more space on the bottom, I would say. I will even go higher up probably. Let's put these together. Maybe around there or something, you know. So it's not, doesn't feel so heavy. Maybe it's a bit thin now, but you get the idea. So it's not like boom, placed on a big board. It should be elegant, up, place, do some kind of shelf, thin shelf, shoot it a bit more from below maybe. What are you saying, guys? Okay. Something else to say about this? I think the cap is kind of nice, you know. Maybe if I can complain even more, I will probably make this a tiny bit bigger to show that it's really glossy, you know. Something like this maybe. Something rough. Oops. Selection. Yes. Gradient. Black. Or maybe we should pick this color. This brownish. Maybe a tiny bit darker. And then gradient this one. And then just. Then we have the correct one. This one. And click off reverse. Just like this. Tiny bit more. But it's, you know, it's okay. Why shoot from below in the first place, Terry says. Well, you know, it's a very common thing to do this. Like John says, it makes it look more heroic from below. Like, oh, the hero. You know, it's a matter of taste, I guess, also. So guys, just do oh, there's a lot of people here. Wow, 60 people. So should we do one more? You know, I'm sorry, but we have to kill one 30, how long? 77 minutes. Okay. So are you with me on this one? Let me do maybe the background. Now it's a bit, it should be a bit more close to the, like, the bottom of the bottle. Now it's a bit faded, but you get the idea. So let me do it like this. Clear, move, bam, and then let's move it over to this side. Like yes, but the biggest thing for me is really this complementary color thing, you know. I'm not so, but maybe it's just me, but it's not so common that you see this. More common to see when the perfume is like golden yellowish, and then you have like complementary color, like blue, fine bluish tone. Why I don't mind you doing another one? Why not go and have fun with your kid? You know, he's out playing on the. No, my kid, he's over there playing at the playground, so he's fine. But maybe we should cut it here. But now it's so much people. So, what do you think about my pig? Coffee's out, watermelon out. But I have some candy here. I'm really prepared today. When are you doing your next tutorial? Hopefully soon. I have a lot of work right now. I dig the pig. It's a good one because it protects this lav mic from the wind. So much wind today. So there was not so many pictures today. Thanks for this one. It was very nice. Thanks, Nader. And you know, don't take this too, I don't know, personally or something. This is just suggestions I'm doing, you know. Good night. Thanks, Tom, Craig. Yes, I think we need to close down because I also need to go somewhere to powder my nose, I feel. Okay, guys. Should we close down? It's getting really cold. Some thoughts, guys? How did the job go this week? I was shooting a watch. That went well. A couple of images, and I'm still shooting medical equipment. I'm doing a lot. It's going well, but takes a lot of time, many angles, and you know, just take care. Thanks. Yes, it was not so many pictures today, but we will throw the ones in we didn't. I hope Australia is not awake. Oh no, where were you? Singapore. What's your name? Lee. I hope you're not here. Stayed up just for this. Because I need to close down now because I need to run. Jennifer, thank you for coming on and sharing your perspective and ideas. Jennifer, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience for staying, you know, so much. I think I need to go back to the studio, but hopefully the summer will. Now the sun is out again. This is crazy. Yes, thanks guys. I will close down now. And I feel like I'm talking about the same things. Oh shit, I didn't have live chat on. I have like top chat. Sorry if I missed a lot of you guys. Everything's chaos today. But okay, as always, see you next time. Now I will close down. See you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone.